Are you over 50 and frustrated with online dating? Guess what? You're not alone. My clients are accomplished, attractive women who are totally frustrated with the online dating scene. But what if I told you with the right strategy, the same strategy I've used on 33,000 of my clients over the years, that you could go from 0 to 10 dates in just 5 weeks without playing games, endlessly swiping, and wasting lots of time on stupid conversations. Would you think I'm crazy? I'm not. I'm just really good at this, and I'm very experienced. Yep, 0 to 10 dates in 5 weeks. And today what I'm going to show you is the exact strategy I use and how to implement it step by step. Okay, so what's the problem? Most online daters feel invisible. You send thoughtful messages, no reply. You go on a date, it feels like an interview. You try again with more dates and it's ghosting, flakiness, and lots of frustration. And then guess what happens? You quit. So here's the scoop no one tells you. The apps aren't broken, they're just misused. And if you're divorced, widowed, or just coming out of a relationship, you're gonna find that dating has completely changed. It's like going somewhere without a roadmap or going into the jungle without a guide. But it doesn't have to be this hard. I'm Andrea McGinty, and I'm the founder of It's Just Lunch and 33,000 Dates. And over my 25+ year career, I've set up over 33,000 dates and had over 10,000 marriages. I've also been featured in lots of publications, from being on Oprah, The Today Show, People Magazine, The Wall Street Journal, a Forbes feature, and lots more. I know what I'm talking about. I've cracked the code. There is a way to date smarter, not harder. And it starts with a concise, clear plan. A plan that's going to get you quality dates. Yes, quality dates in 5 weeks. Now, let's get to the step-by-step on exactly how you're gonna do this. So, how exactly does this work? Let's go over the steps. Number 1, you've got to pick the right dating platform. That's the right dating site, the right app. And one thing to remember, there's over 1,400 of them out there. So a very common question I get from people, my clients, people calling me for information, is what dating site should I pick? Because they're not all created equal. They're all different. And it's not one size fits all with dating sites. That's not how it works. You may live in one part of the country, your best friend might live in a different part of the country, and just because she's having good luck in Dallas doesn't mean you in New York are going to have, great luck on the same site. So how do I do this? 50% of it's my gut. My gut is really good. Obviously, I've done this for over 25 years. The other 50% is hardcore research. And how I do that is I pay for the research, and I use research firms like Gallup and Pew. And what we're looking into for these dating apps or sites is demographics, geographics, age, education. And it's gonna help me pinpoint the top 3 or 4 dating sites for you. Okay, let's talk about step 2. You've picked the dating app or site. Pay for it. You cannot do this for free. There are so many amazing filters and ways to search, and you have 0 access to them if you don't pay. Plus, guess what? You don't have access to a lot of people too. So pay for it. I mean, it's not expensive online dating, $30, $50, $60 a month. It's a bargain considering what it may get you. Let's talk about step 3, another super important one. Right after picking the right dating app, here's the next thing that's super important. It's your profile. So profile, the way I look at it, it consists of 2 things. It consists of your actual bio and prompts that you're writing on the site or the app. And the second thing is going to be the photos. So let's break it down. As far as your bio, you want to be short and sweet and spicy, and even a little bit quirky. And when I say quirky, I don't mean weird. I mean unique. And let's remember something, ladies. Men don't read. So when you're writing your profile, don't write a book, don't write a novel. 2 or 3 paragraphs should do it, and bullet point it so it's so easy for them to read. Just make it easy. Be interesting. The other thing I want to talk about your profile, how to get great words in your written bio. This is how I do it. And this is what I tell my clients. And do it my way. Don't do it by phone, do it by text. I want you to text 3 or 4 of your closest friends, and I want you to simply say this in the text. I'm trying online dating. I need you to give me 5 really descriptive words about me. And you can't use words like fun, kind, sense of humor, and things like that. Give me really descriptive words and give me a sentence to describe me too. You know what? You're gonna love what comes back. It's so hard to be objective when you're talking about yourself, right? But when you have your friends throwing out these wonderful words, not only do you feel great, but you've got great stuff now for your bio. Next, photos. Whoa, how important are photos? Massively. This is a visual medium, online dating. So what do you need to have? You need to have 5 to 6 really good photos, and I'll talk about what really good means in just a second. So you need a headshot, a full body shot, a candid shot, a shot of you doing an activity, a shot of you socially with other people, and maybe a vacation shot or something like that too. So we want to see action shots. All right, now the photos. I don't want to see a LinkedIn photo. I don't want to see that you went to a photographer and there's this like swirly background behind you. They look so corny and fake. We want to see the real you. Now, good pictures. About 85% of my clients end up using a professional photographer. And that's only not because we're photoshopping them or majorly editing them or throwing them into AI or anything like that. They're getting the right lighting. They're getting you, with a golf club in your hand, a pickleball racket in your hand, you cooking in the kitchen, you doing different things. And we're gonna have some great photos. That works the best. You want a good response from men, you have to have good photos. The other thing I would say about photos, you want to make sure that the photos are from the last 2 years, preferably the last year, but the last 2 years, you probably haven't changed too much. That's fine, because there is nothing worse. And you know what it's like for you to show up on a date and the man has totally misrepresented himself and that photo was from 10 years ago and now he's like 20 pounds heavier, right? We don't want that. So make your photos just like you would want to see other people to see you. Let's talk about step 4, filters. What's a filter? No, I'm not talking about your photos being filtered. I'm talking about filters on the site. That's part of the reason you're paying. Set those filters and set those filters to exactly what you're looking for. No PC stuff, no woke stuff. Put exactly what you're looking for into those filters, the right age range, if there's a certain religion or ethnicity or whatever, set the filters. You're gonna get the best results that way. Step 5, I want you to use my 30/6 rule. What does that mean? I never want you to feel like this is a full-time job. I want you to go on once a day and I want you to spend 30 minutes. That's it, 30 minutes, no longer. And I want you to write 6 thoughtful messages and send them out. I don't want you sitting online and hoping the men are gonna come seek you out. Use that rule because here's really what it comes down to. This is like Las Vegas odds, okay? What it comes down to is about 1 out of every 5 messages, you're gonna get a reply. So don't get bummed out, about the rejection of the other 4. It's not you. The more messages you send each week, so 6 times 7 is 42. You're getting a lot of messages out there. You're gonna start getting replies and you're gonna get better and better at messaging. Step 6, pen pals, texting. I wanna talk about the right number of texts before you book a date. So the 2 of you are talking online now, right? You've sent a message, he sent a message, you've sent a message, he sent a message. Stop. That's enough. What I want to see happening then is a date. And here's why. I've been following this Stanford study for 22 years. And guess what it says? From the time you reach out to somebody and they respond to the time you meet the person for a first date, if more than 5 days has passed, there's a 95% chance you will never meet this person. So you see why it's so important? I am not going to say any more about that one. Step 7, my witch secret. As in WHICH. Here's my book. Okay, it just came out this year. It's probably one of the #1 things people come up to me and say, oh my gosh, your witch thing really works. It does work. So I already talked about messaging. You've gone back and forth like 4 times. Obviously, you probably like each other and you're having fun talking, but let's get off. Let's meet in real life. So here's my witch. Here's the message from me, a woman. I'm really interested. Let's meet this week. I'm free Thursday for a drink after work or Saturday for lunch at 12. I was thinking Bistro 110. Which works better for you? Get it? Which works better for you? We're not saying let's meet sometime. Do you know what sometime means? Sometime means never, ever. You're never meeting this person. Yeah, we should get together sometime. When I see that, I'm like, oh, what? No. My which secret works. Try it. So that's it. That's my 7 steps. I guarantee if you follow my steps, you will go on quality dates. Remember the 0 to 10 dates in 5 weeks? Let's get going. These steps work. Follow them. Okay, so you don't have to take my word for it. My client Susan, she's 59. She lives in New York. She hasn't been on a date in 7 years when she came to me. Bad divorce. We won't get into it. Okay, she followed exactly my 5-week plan, and on date number 4, she met Michael, and they are traveling through Europe this summer, and I'm so excited for them. So another one of my clients, Michael, 62 in Dallas, Texas, he tried every app, and he was ready to give up when he called me. 2 weeks in, he had 3 dates, and 1 was a serious contender. So what's next? Right below this video, you'll see a button to book a free 15-minute strategy call with me. So what are we gonna do on that call? We're gonna talk all about you, your relationship history, your background, what you're looking for, just all about you. And then from that, I'm gonna build you a personalized dating plan that works. This isn't a sales pitch. This is a real conversation. And by the end of the 15 minutes, we'll know if we're a good fit for each other, and I'll also know whether or not I'm able to help you. You've spent enough time guessing, ghosting, and giving up. Let's try something different, because with the right strategy, love isn't just possible, it's inevitable. So click below.